Who on my broadcast, motherfucker?
Menu narration option is set to off.
You hear me? There we go. change this shit. Goddamn. Mm. You there, Wood? Oh.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
just doing my signing my player, and that's about it. And then I'll be
Okay.
ready. Hold on.
Yeah. I wonder why he's there. I didn't put him there. Where's he starting at? What? Oh. Left tackle. Oh. Well. Hmm. 89. 86. Mm-hmm. 89. 89.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. We do it. Hold on, let me go back in the
I was just looking.
franchise. Hold on.
What y'all? I was gonna look at y'all standings over there, and y'all. Skin Dog beat K11 last night. Beat the shit out of him.
No. Oh, he beat him that bad?
He beat him pretty bad. I think it was like 52-20, something like that. It was something like that.
Oh.
Whoosh.
All right. You want to do it on a count of 3?
Yeah, okay, I was looking at that. Okay, let me get over there.
You ready?
Yeah, you can go ahead and count.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you can beat me. Hell, you be up above. You'll be 6-4, I think. K11's
Yeah.
5-5. Does it still sit there? Okay. Use Miami? Shit. You see mine?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. Alright. I got my broadcast up.
Okay.
It should say that. You start the game, it should say that score down there. For there. Over there. Hopefully Golden Line can beat Blue. Hopefully they'll play tonight. Kind of looks like we're gonna be advancing tonight. Looks like it. I was trying to get a hold of you so we don't get our damn game simmed. I think there was 8 games played
Coach,
last
some
night.
of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is. Don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the Arizona Cardinals.
Try one of these on the wall.
Ready! 15 line. 15 line.
They'll run on first down. George.
Oh my goodness.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Shit.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Okay, well, we're going to turn that off then. That was a 10-yard penalty? God dang! Oh, shit.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. And they give this time to the tailback. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. This is Hill, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Hey, let's go. Hey, stay off.
On 3rd down, here's Graham. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield.
Are you serious?
49.
Damn!
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout with an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Fucking first throw of the game, man.
On 1st down, it's George. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Hey, Delta.
On 2nd down, here's Graham. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. They set up the screen to Hill. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Well, the screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
I got 99 kick power. Let's see how far this boy can kick. I should be able to hit 61. Let's see how the wind looks.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt.
That might be off. It might go in.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
So they tried the 59-yarder and missed it, and now this offense starts just 1 yard shy of midfield. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 22 and a first down.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the two. Now Drake loses
the ball. There you go.
Now this is picked up by the Bills. He's at the 50, the 40. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
They'll run on first down. It's George. And down inside the 15 he goes. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Here we go, here we go. 30 base. Coming in. Check. 2.
On second down now. It's Hill. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option.
God, man.
Able to record his fifth sack of the season.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. So he gets an early chance to redeem himself, and he's able to put that one through.
And how happy is he that he's able to get that second chance so quickly after the first miss, gets his confidence back up, and who knows, they may need him for an even bigger kick later in the game.
This is taken at the 3. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Huh?
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on third and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league.
Yeah, he said it's
on
called
third and
Duke.
5, third and 6, third and 7 or more. Because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on third down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Is Coleman getting the party or no?
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. This is Foster. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
And now Now Murray's going to set up to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ed Oliver able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Murray with a 3rd and long.
Pick the ball. What are you just standing there for? Damn, son.
A gain of 26.
Just stand there and look at the ball go over your fucking head. Damn.
Probably be the last
Don't
play.
even let me click on him either. God damn it, man.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
All that play recognition shit I put on, you didn't want to do nothing.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. This one caught by Isabella. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 30. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 30-yard line. Now Drake. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
You got to give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Now Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
And it's no good. Gonzalez pulled it, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently Neither guy is immune.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay. I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something?
Oh, George, go!
Because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Right back to him on first down. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll try the left side. George.
What's the flag for, son?
For 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Can see this quite a bit on running plays where the guy's out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
80 weapons. Hey, lock it. Check 13. Smooth. Hit it.
Now Graham looking to throw on second
Get the
down.
ball off. There you go.
What?
No!
Incomplete.
Oh!
Trying to dial up the long way out there,
Overthrow
but
him.
3rd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Shit. That was low out there. He would have caught that shit.
The Bills on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
Squeeze. Get it.
Now Graham on 3rd and long.
Oh, there we go.
Man open. That's Robert
I thought
Foster
he was going to
complete.
pick that for a minute. Shit.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain.
Go now. 18 Gator.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of the young QB.
Oh, my God. I missed that shit, man. Come on.
The 3-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Shit,
2
man.
straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Hill.
There we go.
Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down. Makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Oh.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team, because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there, we've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Oh, shit. Damn.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Oh, shit.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. 59. You got nothing there. You got nothing.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. Going for the deep ball.
Oh!
And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay, because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
What we got? What we got? Mike, check, 59. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". Go. Let's go. Check. Twist.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down.
Oh!
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Turn around the other way, son.
Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They'll go with Hill here on 1st down. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
He didn't even fucking block him with a shit, man. Brushed right past him.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Shit. No.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Alert three. Ready?
Now a give, right side. It's George. Space to run past the 20. And down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive.
Here we go. 60 or.
They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jerry Hughes in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
You can't stop me.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Trent Murphy in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Throwing on 3rd and long. Murray.
Oh my goodness!
Complete.
And
he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
Man.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. First down, Murray. And an alley to run. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Switch it, come on, switch it. Rush in.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray is going to let this one go deep. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
41's the mic. 41's the mic.
comes to Murray at 1. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. The final shot before break. Graham. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Mike 41, you got to wedge that out. Come on. 41 Mike, come on.
Fucking Harry.
Ricky.
Throwing on 2nd down. Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. A huge play there for Arizona. 44 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well to get a few stops.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Murray. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Trent Murphy, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Check 4. Do. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Watch twist. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Check 24.
To try again after the sack. Murray.
Got him.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long.
Tight on. Check 50. He's checking. Crash. He's crashing. He's checking. Check.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Murray. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Mike is 59. 59. Here we go.
Murray sets to throw on 4th.
Oh, no! Why did I do that? Oh, my God.
And on 4th down, this is a big call. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
Shit.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
From the red zone, here's
what are you
Heisman
doing?
Trophy winner Murray. Throw caught here by Bird.
Ah.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Why he did that.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I see why, okay.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. That's complete to Butler. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now Graham on 1st down.
Oh!
To escape, and he goes down. Chandler Jones in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Why? Why do they have him there? Fuck.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Where'd he go? Let's try this.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Hey, Steve, sit. Get ready. Get it.
On 2nd down.
God damn! Oh my God!
The football.
For fuck's sake! God damn, man!
6, but he will have his guys set up at the 2-yard line.
Fuck!
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Damn. Can't find a fucking play I want. God damn.
They come out here in the eye. The defense gets them the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in with Foster. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. Oh, look at that. He is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kenyon Drake hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are back within a single score. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that slices the lead down to 17-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Break. If you want the mic. So don't say nothing. 61, matchbox, white.
On 3rd down. It's
Come on, George. There you go. Thank you.
3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. George looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. On 2nd down, it's George. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards that time, and a Bills 1st down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
360 outlaw. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Switch.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
God damn it, man!
To escape, and he goes down. Tanner Vallejo came there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Let the motherfucker come right through as well. God damn, man. 96
something
fucking
from deep in the bag
loggies,
of
let him
tricks
come
here
right
after
through.
first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Back.
Fuck. God damn it, man.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long. On play action, Graham.
Oh my God damn, what are y'all doing, man?
And he
Son
went
of a
nowhere.
bitch.
Went backwards, back to
God
the 33.
dang.
And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. As it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the fourth. The Bills send the punter out. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Gets it away, and I don't think Peterson will get a chance to touch this one. Angling for the sideline. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Switch. Under 10. 10. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
They'll start the drive with Drake. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again, Foster running right. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Now the Purdue man, this is Akeem Hunt. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
Hey, 4-1 Mike. Push him back. Mike 41. He's got to wedge that, huh?
And the paper was in the box.
41 Mike, right here. Squeeze. Hey, come on,
On 2nd and 12, Murray.
Shit.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Murray now on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football, because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Murray again, 2nd and 10.
You're just going to stand there, really?
He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Trent Murphy make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray under pressure again, and down he goes again.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long.
Bang, bang. Show it in. Show it in. Check 9, check 9. Check. Check hot route. Hot, hot. Shit. Check nickel.
Here's Murray from midfield. Ooh. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. A 4th and very long coming up. You're out of field goal range. I don't know that you can go for this.
Well, I know that you want to, right? You know that they want to say, hey, let's go for this. We've got the perfect play drawn up. Let's do it. But I wouldn't go for it either. I agree with you totally. You're only down 1 score. Punt it. Let your defense pick you up.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Murray and company going for it on 4th.
Shit!
Open
Oh my fucking God, man.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Son of a bitch.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Chase Edmonds, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with an extra point. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front. to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
50 wants the mic. 50 wants the mic. Watch the run.
Let's see what we got here now. Come on.
On 2nd down now.
What are you?
It's George. And maybe a measure of revenge there.
You know what? I'm just going to move them over. That's bullshit. No. No. We'll leave him there.
His way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
How can I not find that shit? Try this. I don't know.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. First throw now for the backup Allen.
Catch it. There you go. That's all I need right there. Thank you.
But not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down.
First down, Bills.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's do them some
First down. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep it on the ground. It's George. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. Now a give right side.
Come on, George. There you go. Good run,
he's
son.
able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time and a Bills first down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now Hill.
Fine.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
2nd and 9 at the Cardinals' 39-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a give, right side.
Oh, my God.
George. Huge yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Come on. Come on. Back the ball. Come on, let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's George.
What's the flag?
Flag comes in
No!
from the umpire after a gain of about
Oh, my
4.
fucking God,
And this
man.
looks like it's going to be holding. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every
Oh,
year, we talk about very few tight ends coming
take
into
that.
the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Every penalty is so critical at this stage of the game, as now they've got it 3rd and long. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Get that ball. Get that ball. Pass 85. Pass 85.
Now Allen.
Catch it! He dropped it! You bitch!
Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football.
Damn!
And typically, what would you want to do against that
Son of
dime?
a
Run the football,
bitch,
run
The
man.
ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock.
He
you
caught
have
it
to really
when he went.
navigate
Oh,
against a tough
shit.
defense
I
presented
should've done
against you.
that.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
The Cardinals
We
may
play
have
to
a
win.
1st and 10
Let's go.
at their own 20-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range, not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock
Ball
out,
came-
get to
what?
overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Murray. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Intended for Hakeem Butler. Incomplete. Tre'Davious White on the cover.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going down
under pressure, and they got to him again. Ed Oliver in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
59 Mike, 59 Mike, check, 59. I'm on. Shoot.
Murray now. Being chased out left.
Shit.
And an alley to run.
Hit him.
Down he goes,
Dang, man.
He takes it up to the 40. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. First throw of overtime from Murray. And that's off the mark, incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try to chip away at his timing.
To throw again on 2nd down.
What?
And that'll be incomplete.
Oh, my fucking God,
We
man.
do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
No, it's not.
And trying to avoid pass
The
interference.
ball went over.
So
he wasn't even nowhere to
catch
catch it. And my guy was going to pick it and give me a fucking,
they make
man, I'm
plays on the
telling you.
football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
No, it's not. It's EA. It ain't right like the real NFL.
Check 41. Let's go. Mike 41, Mike 41.
Murray now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trent Murphy in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Check it out, read. Check 3, check 3.
Now Murray throwing on second down. And the pressure gets to him again. Jerry Hughes, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's a right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback.
Oh, my God, no!
He's going after the quarterback.
Oh, my fucking God.
And he
Son
takes
of
it
a
all the way
bitch.
down to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with
Oh, my God.
He's into the end zone.
Good game, Barbara Woods. Shit.
Good game, boy. I can't.
Fuck.
But partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal.
Because I clicked heads and it wasn't heads. He got the ball.
How much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime.
Well, he wanted the ball, so he took the ball
as well. What a game.
I ain't worried about it. Shit,
so for Arizona,
it was a good game.
It's an
Shit,
important
that
win
damn
in
fucking
terms
last
of
call,
staying in the
though,
postseason
that was
race
bullshit
as they
right
move
there.
to 6-4. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8.
That helps Barbara Wood, because if Barbara Wood, if I would have won, that would have put K11 back up in
and for Charles Davis and our
back
entire
up in the
crew here at
playoffs.
EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon,
now.
saying so long, everybody.
Barbara Wood beat me.
Yeah.
You know, when I was up 17-0, I was thinking blue in my head, blue dog in my head, saying pull my starters out. Fuck no. I want to pull my starters out, shit, man. Oh, he got an upgrade. I hope. Ooh, I gotta go look at that damn injury for. Oh shit! How long is he gonna be out? My receiver. 8 weeks. Fucker, man. Damn. Oh, fuck. Damn. If I would have had him through the game, it would have. I would have beat you, because that guy, I'm telling you, that receiver I got, he is a fucking beast. That's what I miss. He's 6'6". I mean, you don't have to throw the ball high to him. He'll jump up and get the shit. I don't put players on injury reserve. I don't do that shit. I don't need to. I got plenty of receivers over there. I'm good. I don't throw the receivers that much anyways. That damn day when you kept sacking me, I shouldn't have went to throw the fucking ball, man. I should have kept the fucking ball on the ground. But that holding penalty, I was in field goal range. I should have just fucking downed the ball and kicked the fucking field goal. What I should have done.
Yeah.
But those guys, all my whole offensive line, my fullback, tight ends, they're all disciplined. And they still get called for that shit. It's just the thing that I didn't like about it is his receiver and my safety were running, and the ball was behind them. And my corner was, or my other safety was going to pick it, and they called. Well, see, Barbara Wood hit the Owen triangle and threw his hands up, and they gave him the call. If he wouldn't have done that, then they wouldn't have called him most likely. Quentin Spain got him an upgrade. Oh shit. Well, no, what fucked it was my fault I lost because I should have downed the ball. I was in field goal range. But what I was trying to do was get closer because Barbara Wood had one timeout left and he was going to ice me. And I don't like this shit.
I sure was.
That's why I was trying to get up closer so if I got iced, I have more room to kick, to guess. Oh. Put some speed on this boy. Put his speed up. Come on. It didn't. His hit power went up on him. What's his... Finish upgrading these players and I gotta head to Costco. Run block power 3. His run block's already at 99. Man, that's fucked up, man. My run block on this offensive lineman was at 99 and they just gave me 3 or 4 more. God damn. For fuck's sakes. Well, I gotta go to Costco and pick my brother up. I'll see y'all on later. Shit. Let me turn this.
Alright, yeah, I'm going to go too.
Let me make sure my depth chart's right because I had some injuries. You might want to check your depth. Are both of your running backs out for a while?
Man, yeah.
You better go check that depth chart. 2 running backs. They might throw a halfback up in there.
How many games we got left?
Yeah. I took both of them out, didn't I? Johnson and Foster, right? Oh, yeah, I need to put... Oh, I can just put my tight end right here. I put my tight end there. Tight ends are good. Oh, let me check the fullback. Yeah, check your depth chart and that fullback. If the 2 running backs get hurt, they might put a running back up in there. And that fullback... Sometimes it does that.
Oh, yeah.
Left
Yeah, I'm going
end,
to check it out.
Right end. D tackle. Linebackers. I didn't have any other.
Alright, y'all, I'm gone.
Alright. Let's go over here. Go down to Cardinals. Fullback. Okay, he did that. Okay, he's good. Let me turn this broadcast off here.